Hi, I'm Carol Cotton with Pecan TV Channel 28, Carl Chaney behind the camera. Before we get started, I want to introduce our General Manager, Michael Bartholomew, to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and tell a little bit about the success for December of our clubhouse. Michael?
Well, thank you, Carol. First of all, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody out there from all of our staff. We really appreciate everything that you've done. And we're going to take a little look today at what the Pecan Plantation Women's Club has done with all the decorating. This is the first year in the history of the club that we've been able to decorate, with the help of the Women's Club, their financial and their hard labor, every area of the club, from the front gate all the way through the clubhouse. We've had many successful events this December. The Christmas Social was a huge event, and it was topped off by all the wonderful decorations the Women's Club did. So on behalf of the entire association, we want to thank the Women's Club, and let's go inside and take a look and see how it looks.
Okay, and thank you, Michael. I am delighted to be a part of bringing you the very first Christmas tour of Pecan. So I want you to sit back, enjoy the Christmas tour of your clubhouse. And as we go in, Carl, I just want to show the beautiful decorations outside that the Women's Club did this year. So that kind of gives you a little idea of what to expect inside. So Michael, let's go on.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Okay, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, and look, we have John Thomas here. So let's mic John, and here's some more information about Pecan Plantation.
Welcome to the inside of our Pecan Plantation Clubhouse, and I can tell you everything, like Carol said and Michael said, just looks beautiful this year. And I found Jonathan Thomas, and I tell you, he and I found the perfect place to be right now because it's still a little nippy outside after our great ice storm. So Jonathan, I know that the clubhouse has been so busy this year, and the social was just so much fun on December 3rd. So tell us a little bit more about some of the other exciting things going on this month, because I can tell you, I know a lot's happening here.
Well, it certainly has. In fact, it's been building over the last couple of years. Every year seems to get better and better, and this year just kind of topped everything off. The new decorations, the atmosphere in the clubhouse, everything's just kind of hit its high note. Like you said, the Christmas party was just absolutely amazing. It seems like everybody that showed up, which I think we had somewhere in the area of about 225 of the members show up that night, just had a wonderful time. The combination of the new food with the new chef and just the simplicity and the beauty of the clubhouse, we're just getting rave reviews with every party that comes in the doors. We've seen a lot of new parties. We've seen parties get bigger. In fact, we had a formal party, the EAA, just this last Saturday. They already told us they're going to need one more room next year because it's going to climb that many more people. They just had such a wonderful time. So it truly has been a great time. I can't thank the Pecan Women's Club enough for what they've done, and I'm really, really looking forward to next year.
Well, likewise, I am too, because I think you know this. Christmas is like my most favorite time of the year.
Absolutely.
You know, it just warms my heart this time of year. And I tell you what, I just see Donna's Parish and Mary Scott walking in, and this is just perfect timing because they were so instrumental in all of the beautiful decorations that you're going to see here in just the next few minutes. So let's get Donna's and Mary over here. I think they're kind of walking this way.
Okay.
And we'll get them introduced, and then they're going to take us on this lovely, lovely tour of our Pecan Clubhouse. Merry Christmas, Donis and Mary.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, well, I tell you what, Donis, do you want to lead in, and then we're going to let you and Mary take us on this tour and see where.
I'll be happy to. Thank you, Jenny and John. Oh, Mary, aren't you pleased with how this Christmas has turned out?
Oh, I am. Everything is just beautiful, and we had a lot of fun doing it. It was a little bit of work.
So it's a little bit of work. We started in June, pulling our inventory together, sorting it, and getting it ready for this Christmas to see what we did have to work with. A lot of the things we could still work with, but we wanted to come up with a new theme this year, and we came up with the copper and gold, and it's been so well received, don't you think?
Oh, I do. I've had dozens of emails, and I can't walk through the club without everyone making comments. So we're very pleased with the response that we've had.
Oh yes, when Mary asked me last year to be the chairperson for the Christmas Tour of Homes, I had come here from another state where I had been, where we had a Santa's workshop, and we started trying to make that, if we're going to do that much work, why not make it a fundraiser? And we were able to raise a lot of money last year, which has given us the opportunity to enhance our clubhouse, give back to our charities, and do a lot of things for the club. Because you know, everything we do for this club, for the club gives us an appreciation of our values of our home, a better standard of living, and so I think it's done wonders bringing more people into this community. Because last year we had over 100 guests that got to come to our Christmas tour of homes. This year we had so many new members in the women's club. We have over 300 members now.
And we had more excitement. Everyone wanted to come that missed it last year to see what they missed. We think we could have sold 400 tickets by this time. But we divided it up this year into 3 separate groups: the Christmas tour of homes, Santa's workshop, and the complete redecorating of the clubhouse. And it just evolved. It's been going on since June or July, right? That's right. You want to talk about the mission statement of our women's club? Well, one thing that I wanted to state is the women's club feels like that this is one of the most wonderful gifts that we could give back to the community. And our women's club's purpose is to promote fellowship with all the women in Pecan Plantation, and to promote our clubhouse, to contribute and support and maintain the facility to the point that we can provide the resources to do so. And over the years, we have donated money for dishes and silverware, and the piano, linens, repairs that were not included in the budget, the normal budget. So we have very quietly, a lot of people don't really know that, how we have supported different areas of the clubhouse and Pecan. We feel like that we also support charities also. This year we contributed to 7 charities, or last year we contributed to 7 charities and provide a scholarship. This year we've already voted to contribute to 7 charities again, and to provide scholarships. So we spend every cent that we make in these endeavors, and we only leave $200 in our budget for the next year. So we kind of start out from scratch. Last year, with the success of our tour of homes, we were able to take another step with our club, and now, according to our bylaws, we have changed our bylaws, and we will provide the resource to maintain and supplement our Christmas decorations as needed each year. So we're very pleased with that.
Okay, you want to stop in there? We're going to take you on a trip through this. This was one of the things that one of our very talented artists, this is the reason we're such a successful women's club. We have such resources. We have artists, we have knitters, we have quilters, turnies, we have all kinds of ladies that are so talented and are going into their retirement and stage and enjoying now doing what they want to do. So Mary had this, talk about this painting that we've got here.
Well, this is a gift from Ralph Cooper and Joanne Croft. This is their gift to Pecan this year, and represents our Christmas spirit and our Christmas card to all of our guests and all of our members. I think it's lovely, and it speaks to what Pecan's all about. Our lovely deer that we all love to watch and cringe when they eat our plants, but we still love them. And that was a nice new focal point for our decorations this year, and we really thank them for their gift and their talents.
We're going to take you upstairs now to, we want to talk about the mirror. Look at our beautiful fireplace. This was, we had Bunny Lane, which is one of our local, so many of our local stores for our raffle tickets give us so many nice gifts to give away for a raffle. And Bunny Lane helped us with this year, Linda, to do our decoration. So this is a new piece with our candle going up. Isn't this a beautiful fireplace, Mary?
Yes, it is. And also, remember, Bonnie is also...
she lives here in Pecan.
Lives in Pecan. And so she was real excited about doing some new things for our clubhouse. So. And the tree is just beautiful. We purchased the tree this year, new from Bonnie Lane's company, and her sister Linda is an interior decorator, and she helped us with the banisters and the mantle wrapping and with the tree. And
we appreciate her so much, don't we, Mary?
We do. We absolutely do. She was a hard worker and a real inspiration to us.
Look at some of these beautiful flowers. We really enjoyed these. I love these.
What we really had a good time doing was running around all over Fort Worth and Arlington with our coupons, our free 2-for-1 and coupons, trying to find good deals. And we were looking for specific colors in the copper and the gold to supplement what we already had.
And we've had a lot of compliments. We really have. So. You want to go upstairs now and see the banister and our library room? Oh, Mary, the banister's beautiful.
I was just going to say that they also donated and loaned us these lights this year for the banisters, and that really brought it all to life.
It does add so much beauty to this staircase. Let's go up to the library room and see the Christmas tree that was decorated up here. Rosemary Lee, which is our president this year, and Sandy decorated this one for us.
And Carol Fowler.
And Carol Fowler, yes. So we followed the theme all the way from the lobby up through here, so it would all, as Mary says, walk together so that it will be coordinated everything.
They are our tree gurus.
They are. They did an
They work
excellent
magic
job
with the trees.
So, a lot of people use this room up here too. You'll come up here a lot of time and people are studying or working their computers or everything. So this is a very used room here in our clubhouse. So.
I would like to show you the centerpiece. This is another item that we recycled. And it's just beautiful, but we worked this from most of the items that we already had in storage, and we repainted and brought it to life. So we did a lot of that work from June on down in, we had a little workshop and storage room now in the basement of the club, and we can work. It's kind of like a Santa's workshop. Only I guess it would be a pecan workshop.
Well, it really did help us in that now we have a place to store. So this year when Christmas is over and we take down our items, we can store them and know that next year where they are, and they've been packaged properly.
Donis, shall we just go on now and go down and look at the ballroom and see what?
You're going to love the ballroom tree. Mary, this tree turned out pretty also, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I thought it was a very good idea. We decided to use the champagne and white to have a background for any decorations for the parties that will be held here this year. And it's lovely by itself, but it will complement any other color used.
And sounds like from hearing John, we had a lot of parties this year. So you're right, any color scheme would fit beautifully in this room with our champagne and white. This is another one that Rosemary and Carol and Sandy put their finishing touch on it. We all had a hand in it, but they put the final touch on it. So they did a great job here, too.
Yes, they did. And again, we recycled many of the ornaments we used that were used somewhere else in prior years in the decorations. And we just coordinated them a little bit differently and added to.
Turned out beautiful.
Yes, it did. We're proud of it.
Now
also,
our stage.
I wanted to talk about the stage. So
well, let's go over there and show everyone that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Donis, don't you think this turned out nice the way it did?
Well, we tied it in with our tree, so yeah, the swags did turn out pretty. And this year we decided to go with these beautiful white, cream, yellow, just a different color of poinsettias, and they really are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
We use those on our table all during the year if someone, when they're having a party, or if they bring in their own decorations, they can. But these would go with any setting, don't you think?
Yes, and we dressed them up. Carol Mahaffey and her little team redressed all of them so that they would blend nicely with our decor in the ballroom. And they did a great job.
Now I think next we're going to go into, you think, the Brazos room?
Well, why don't we look at our little wreath over here?
Over here, okay.
It's kind of a large wreath, really.
Let's go there next, okay.
We felt like we wanted to have something in the middle room here that would, the river room, as I should call it, that would tie in the color scheme that we have in the ballroom.
And by the way, you and I did this one.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
We hung it too.
We hung it too. Yes, we did. We slipped in here, took a picture off the wall, and hung it. So we will put it back. We will put it back. But this does complement this room beautifully.
Yes, it does.
So it turned out pretty. Now then, where are we going to go?
Well, I think we should go to the river room and see the children's tree.
Great. Okay. Mary, our nutcracker is as tall as my husband, Derek. Isn't it?
Oh, nearly.
Nearly.
I don't know if there's anyone out here as tall as your husband.
We're now in the river room with our Santa, or the children's tree, I think is what we call it. And it's got all the candy canes and the dolls. And Mary, do you want to tell them about it a little bit?
Oh, I just think it's the cutest tree I've ever seen. Polly Palmer and her team decorated this, and we did this, I'll just mention that we did our decorating in segments. So over a period of a week, we were able to decorate, and we had a very short deadline because, as you know, Thanksgiving was right on top of December 1st. So it was a good way to do it. We had teams that decorated each area. And because of, I'm sorry.
And we didn't disrupt the clubhouse.
That's right.
To doing it, so.
And because we had time to plan and had a room to work in, we could prepare things in advance. So we did wreaths and arrangements and fluffing. We did tons of fluffing, and we did all that in advance. So then the team could just go out and put it up.
Mary, you did a great job laying that layout out. So everyone knew where they were supposed to be and when the job was completed. And I want to say something about my committee. This is the second year I've done the Christmas Tour of Homes, and every lady that was on my tour last year came back this year, and they came back as enthused with new ideas and with excitement, and got their creative juices going, so they knew exactly what they had to do. And we had enough ladies on the team that no one felt overwhelmed, because we wanted to make sure they also enjoyed their Christmas. And so we started early enough, and everyone did their share, didn't they? They just,
they did.
They were remarkable. We got a lot of help from this clubhouse group.
Yes, we did. We cannot say enough about that.
No.
From Michael on down, we had 100% support, and that made it all possible.
The grounds guys helped us with the lighting out at the front gate, and it is just beautiful out there. So throughout the clubhouse, everyone that helped us really got enthused and did their fair share. So we really appreciate that.
And not only was time donated, many of our members donated things, extension cords even. That sounds small, but it's amazing how many it takes.
It takes at Christmas time. It really does. So
we had, we're thankful for that.
Yes,
and we have many thanks. Kenny began to name everyone that donated their time and their pocketbook and their talent, and things that they had at home that they didn't need anymore, and it was great.
My heart was full of joy and pride the day on the Women's Club Tour of Homes, because it really went very smoothly.
I had a hard time keeping her on the floor.
Now we're going to the brasses room?
Yes, I think that's a good idea. It's right next door.
We're off there next. Okay.
Donis, what do you think about the colors that we use in here?
The burlap and rust. Oh, I think it turned out beautiful. We wanted to keep it kind of a rustic look here in the brasses room.
Since it was already decorated with the stars and everything.
Yeah.
And we thought the colors would look well and show up with the gold walls. We had, I think this was a community effort. Rosemary and I and Donis worked on the rigs, and then we prepared the centerpieces, one for each one of the tables, and Janice Underwood helped us with this. The burlap was repeated here in the centerpiece. I think we made like 17 of these, starting with the wood underneath. So it turned out
really pretty.
Really pretty, we thought.
We got new tablecloths for in here to brighten this up.
New tablecloths and napkins.
And you want to go over and show some things we did in the bar that we thought brightened up the room. During the Christmas tour of homes, several ladies tried to buy our beautiful snowman over here. We found and did him, and I think it added a lot to the bar.
It's really kind of funny. When we were out doing our shopping, Donna saw this and she said, "Oh, I know where I want to put that," and I very sneakily got it over here for our centerpiece here.
That's okay.
And it turned out well. We like it.
Yes, like I said, several ladies tried to buy it from us at the Christmas tour of homes, because we had our Christmas tour, our Santa's workshop in here. We had planned to put it in the tent, and the weather didn't allow it. So this turned out beautifully, though, the way it did.
We had plenty of room, and it was nice and warm.
It was cozy. Okay, we're going to the 19th hole next.
19th hole now.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Mary, now we're down at the 19th hole, where we used a lot of the red to kind of brighten up down here. Don't you think it turned out nicely?
Oh, I did. We tried to make it fun and bright. These guys just love it, they told us.
Yeah, they're down here playing cards and drinking beer, so how much fun is that?
Drinking beer.
So
we have this little corner that we're covering up, so
you decorated.
Might want to see that.
So. And then over here, we're going to go on over and look at our Christmas tree. We had fun with this one. We felt like that all the golfers would really appreciate Santa's cheerful face when they come in from their good or bad game. And then we have two trees. One has been borrowed for a party that's normally over there by the popcorn machine, but we have another one right here, and we think it is very pretty and doesn't take up a lot of room because there's a lot of activity in here. It's perfect for in here because it doesn't, like you said, doesn't take up much space. Let's go into the pro shop and see what we got going on in there.
Good. Well, Donis, do you remember when we came in here, Bobby just gave us free rein to do something with the tree. He bought the tree and said he wanted some pretty decorations. And so we learned from our tree committee gurus, and so we tried to mimic the top, and we thought we did a good job. But what is really the highlight of the tree is Donis is very into doing it a certain way. She likes her pattern. So the poinsettias are symmetrical. We had to do them symmetrical. So this tree makes a statement, we think.
Now, did it turn out very pretty?
It's very pretty. Very
the
pretty.
afternoon we did it was the afternoon it was so cold. Remember,
yes.
We were down in about 17 degrees, so it was nice and warm and cozy in here. And as the golfers came in, they were excited about a tree in here. So I think they've enjoyed it being down here. If the golfers haven't done all their shopping, as you can see from the inventory, There's still a lot of things in here that make lovely gifts. So come shop the Pro Shop.
Well, Donis, let's go to the pack.
Oh, that was...
We've got to go see
What
all
you do
the
over
new
there?
things there.
Okay, let's go over there. So, well, Mary, we're back at the pack now, and isn't this a great part of our community, this pack center for the children?
Oh, it is. And the lap pool, and it's just enhanced, made our swimming possibilities so much
Pooch
greater.
Park, and so
the Pooch Park is wonderful.
Place for the kids and children to come over and enjoy. So let's go inside and see what we've done in there. So.
Very good.
Wow, this turned out pretty, didn't it? Well, you were pretty much in charge of this area, weren't you, with all your decorating committee?
Yes, I was. Actually, Ellie Howe was the team leader for this, and she did a lot of the shopping herself and helped coordinate everything. Our entire decorating committee helped with the tree, and I'll just read off the names now so I'll make sure that I don't leave anyone out. We have Barbara Brown, Lola Ehrlich, Carol Fowler, Ellie Howe, Anna Langley, Rosemary Lee, Carol Mahaffey, Sandy McClinton, Carolyn Morrow, Donis Parrish, Polly Palmer, Kathy Shep, and Janice Underwood. So those are the ones that signed up on the committee, but I have to say that there were other volunteers that helped a lot from the Tour of Homes Committee.
Well, breaking it up into 3 groups really helped, and Kathy Shep, which was my co-chair that could not be here today, did a fantastic job with our reservations this year. It went so smoothly, and she also was in charge of the raffle, which means a lot of our vendors downtown and stores donated things. So it really is, you know, my slogan is, if you don't have fun in Pecan, you just don't like to have fun.
That's right.
And there's something for everyone here in Pecan, and just the pride of ownership here, especially this Christmas season, has really been a joy to work on this program. So I've enjoyed it very much. And Rosemary Lee, which is our dear president, she's home cooking today, right?
Yes, her family is here.
Her family is here, and she put a lot of time and effort, a lot of encouragement. She's such a positive lady, and she was right in that basement when it was 100 degrees in the summer, and when it got cold in the winter. She was there every time we were, helping us do the decorating.
She was also out running around shopping with us.
She does, so we appreciate her also. And does that conclude our Christmas tour of homes today?
Oh no, you've just got the little touch of it.
Oh.
We've got to see the rest of it. This tree is magnificent, and I understand Joey actually donated this tree for Joey Keehee. And Joey, why don't you stand up so we can get your picture? Yes, yes, come right on.
Y'all see me on the news every day. You don't need to see me on this. I don't even have my red on.
And introduce your partner there.
Tracy does not want to be introduced, but Tracy Seago's over here, and we're painting in the art room today. So
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys do a good job.
we didn't know y'all were coming.
Well, we coordinate everything with Joey, and she has a little storeroom upstairs, and she helped so much. She lugged all that stuff down for us, and we did an inventory of everything, and so we're really excited. We were able to buy quite a few new things for them here, and new ribbons and everything, so we had fun with this tree. Santa Claus was here. He was just hiding up there in that upstairs room, and ready to come down and celebrate Christmas. Another thing I'd like for you to see, right over here on this wall we have a new wreath that follows the theme of the Christmas tree. And so we had fun doing this.
I bet the children have enjoyed this year.
Have they, Joey? Have you had comments from the children about the wreath?
They just love it. Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Great.
Good.
That's what Christmas is all about, are the children.
And they're taking good care of everything as well.
They are. Under the counter here, I just wanted to call your attention to the stockings decorations that are hung under the counter here. When we were putting these up, a group of children came in from school, and they got all excited. They said, "Oh, Santa's going to bring something for the stockings here also. I thought that was fun. Now I'd like to show you the tree in the game room.
Well, this is beautiful, Mary.
Yes. Now, you know, I spoke to earlier about all the donations that had been made from the members. A member donated the tree, but Ellie did all the shopping for all the new balls and everything for it. So we were happy to be able to put up a nice big tree. I think it's the first time they've had one in here. And the children all like that. When I came down and took pictures, they were all oohing and ahhing over it, wanting to know what was in the presents. Now, we do have some wreaths that we have decorated out here in the hallways you might like to see. I would, Donis, I don't know if you had seen, we tried to follow the teddy bear theme throughout the halls with our decorations and ribbon.
No, it really turned out well. I wasn't here that day, and this is the first time I've got to see it, and what a wonderful idea to follow it through all the way into here. So good job.
We can turn the corner here right this way.
And it continues to follow the theme?
And it continues to follow the theme.
Well, Mary, I can't wait for people to see the front gate. This is the first year we've had lights all around the gate. So we're going to get a snapshot of that because it's daylight right now.
Yes, it's very pretty, and it is the very first time that I can remember that we've had lights.
Right, the front gate.
So now, Donis, I believe it's time to go back to the clubhouse. We have a special reading from Jeannie and Carol.
That'll be fun. Okay.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Well, we've had so much fun here today filming the beautiful clubhouse, and my goodness, we can't say enough thanks to our Pecan Plantation Women's Club for all of the contributions, not only of money and time, but just love. And Carol Cotton wrote the cutest poem based on Pecan Plantation on the theme "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." So Carol gave me the honor to read this today, so here we go. 'Twas the day of the Christmas tour of Pecan, way out on the Brazos with, do you believe it, some snow. In the clubhouse are some very important people, a-dreaming and hoping that the clubhouse will be peaceful. Not stockings, but beautiful decorations adorn the mantel, for this is Pecan, we lead by example. When all of a sudden there came such a ruckus, it gave us a fright, so we yelled out, what is all the fuss? All across Pecan, members were scurrying as Carl turned on his camera and began hurrying. The cameraman was geeing and a-hawing with such will. Carl Chaney, not a reindeer, he ran with such skill. Donis, Mary, Jeannie, and Carol, come this way. There'll be plenty of talking for all of you today. The cameraman in Levi's and a shirt that was bright red had a TV camera on his shoulder and earphones on his head. As he stepped onto the steps, he really was a sight, with his hair so curly and really, really white. As he burst into our clubhouse, the ladies awoke and were so astonished that not one of them spoke. As he filled his camera with clips of decorations galore, that none of us could think of a single thing more. When Donis recovered the use of her jaws, she asked in a whisper, "Are you really Santa Claus?" "Am I the real Santa? Well, what do you think?" And he smiled as he gave a mysterious wink. Then he leaped in his car and called back in his drawl, "To all PPWC members, Merry Christmas, you all."
That was lovely.
Oh,
I
Carol,
tell you,
I didn't
that was
know you
adorable.
had that kind of talent.
And like I say, I was so honored to be asked to read that because, again, I love Christmas and I've read this poem many times. You know, on behalf of Pecan TV, Channel 28, our clubhouse management, and just all the membership here in Pecan, you know, we want to just wish all of you a safe, healthy, and happy holiday. And from all of our hearts to you, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.